A dirty kitchen in the Philippines is an outdoor kitchen adjacent to the house with a stove and a sink. When we came to the Philippines, we found that the kitchen was too small and we wanted to enlarge it. The common sense thing was to enlarge the dirty kitchen. In previous videos, I described the delivery of our construction materials for the remodel and the wall and fence removal. In this video, I will describe the actual first week of construction, remodeling our kitchen, which was too small. To do this project, we hired a local carpenter who had some helpers, one of whom was Tabby's nephew, Boom Boom. They would come on their motorcycles and work when the weather was good, if it wasn't raining. With our dogs nearby, they took care of the work while we still were able to use our original kitchen. I hope you enjoyed the video of our kitchen remodel in the Philippines. They started working on the kitchen today, and what they've done so far is they've torn down the fence and they've laid out some boards on the ground, and they've knocked down the cement wall that's underneath the fence. So they've been working on it for a few hours this morning, and I guess they're having a brownout now, so they'll be coming back later. So here's how it looks now. Here's where the fence, as you can see, they've knocked down the fence and they've put the boards for the layout here. This is coconut lumber. That's the layout for how it's going to be. And they've knocked down the wall there, the cement wall. As you can see, they've been doing some digging there. Probably put some cement in there. Of course, there's some rocks there, which is hard to dig. And you can see they've knocked down the wall there, and they've dug a hole there where they're probably going to put a post. So the kitchen's going to extend out there. I guess that's probably about 20 feet out and 30 feet across. And it's going to extend this whole dirty kitchen area here off of the house. That's what it should look like. Well, the carpenters were here today. They also built this dog house for the two puppies. There's one puppy, and here's the other puppy with the mother. So they just built this little kind of dog house for them, so they'll have a place to stay. Yeah. And coming around here, they've plugged in their electrical over here so they can have power. You can see here where they've laid out the new foundation for the. Then over here on the other side, you can kind of see what they've done. They've knocked down the wall here. They've dug the hole. They put some line out to lay out where they're going to build everything. You see? That's it. So you can see how it's going to be. So the guys are here working on the house today. I'm going to go over and try to talk to them and see what they say. Excuse me. Okay. No, I just going out. Okay. One thing they did today is they put some dirt here next to the driveway. This was, there was a big ledge here. So they just dug up some dirt over there and they placed it right here. So that when they're driving here, they won't run off. This is where they're working over here. I'll walk over there and talk to them. Well, have fun. What's your name?
Tata.
Tata? Woody. Woody. Hi.
Super.
Cooper? Cooper? Hi. Well, have fun.
Hapon po. Junior.
Junior? Mayroon po tayo. Mayroon hapon. So it looks like they're putting the steel together for the cement. It seems like one of the dogs likes being in the doghouse here, but the other one is actually underneath the doghouse. It seems to like it better underneath. And the mother's always nearby. She can go up there. So Honey bathed them yesterday, and she removed a lot of worms from one of them. Had a sore, and there was a lot of worms in the sore, so Honey gave them a bath and cleaned them up and removed the worms that were on one of the puppies. I think they're close to a month old, but they're still breastfeeding. They haven't started eating solid food yet. I'd like to see that one get out from underneath the doghouse and get in it. Here's the progress that they've made today. They've made this frame, and they poured some cement there. And they poured cement there. They're gonna pour more cement when they come back from lunch. These are the metal forms that they've built by tying this rebar together. This metal wire. This wood they're using is coconut lumber, they call it. So it's hot today. My favorite place is a hammock in the shade, and that's where I'm headed now. I just had lunch. Tabby and Boom Boom grilled some fish here on this fire right in the yard. And we had fresh malunggay, which Tabby went out and picked from the malunggay plants we have growing over here. And of course rice. And here's the hammock. It's nice and shady here, and I'll just rest in that for a while. Mayangoto. Oh! We sunk 3 posts today. 1, 2, and then 3. They're not actually posts, but they're going to be posts once they pour the concrete. See, they put the rebar. There's rebar there inside. That one's been poured, and this one's been poured. This one hasn't been poured yet, but I imagine they'll probably pour it tomorrow. And there's the cinder blocks they're going to use to build the wall. The walls of the structure. So this is about the third day that they've been working here on the kitchen, and I'll show you what they've done so far. There, you can see they poured cement there, and they've already poured cement inside this wooden structure here with the rebar inside it. And they've done that on that another one over there. And the third one that they have here, see they've poured the rebar, the cement and the rebar there, but they haven't built the wooden structure for the cement yet, but they've put the rebar up there. That's the progress that they've done, and they're coming back tomorrow. I think they're going to be using these blocks for the walls. The walls are going to be connecting those posts together. And then there's some of that brown roofing material that they'll be using on the roofing. And Tabby's working in the yard today, burning some leaves and steps that were cut today. There's a lot of cacao trees here. These are all cacao trees. Overall, I think this first phase of our construction went well. They seem to be experienced builders. I did have some trouble communicating with them. Stay tuned for future videos showing the next phase of this construction project in the Philippines on Samal Island.